Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Uncle Lander and this is Gran Turismo 2 PAL version simulation or GT mode. On the last episode, we have managed to complete the entire Compact Car Cup with our Honda Civic Type R, and we also have managed to have a little bit of silliness with Subaru 360. On today's episode, my plan is to complete the entire Wagon Car Cup, and as a car to beat the entire cup, I have decided to go for Impreza WRX STI version 6 with currently 295 brake horsepower and 1310 pounds of weight. Before we're gonna start modifying this car, the first thing I want to take a look at is what kind of limitation we have on this specific car or on the all cars. Every single of the races requires the maximum power output of 394 brake horsepower. Before we're gonna do that, I think it would be a good idea to perform a machine test to see how fast this car can actually go and what kind of maximum speed we can actually achieve. So let's start with 400 meters. Very nice first gear.
Baba Booey.
With 13 seconds, 0.9, Baba Boy. Also, this episode is being recorded live on Twitch, twitch.tv/UncleLander. Links in the description and the pinned comment. So that was 400 meters, and I think we actually managed to classify. Yes, we actually managed to classify. We are on the 5th position right now with 13.939 seconds. Let's see how this car is gonna perform on 1000 meters. This car just jumps into the first gear so nicely. It just goes. But I would say that this car could be upshifted at 7,500, give or take, with 25 seconds, 0.1 on 1,000 meters. Let's see where that places us in the final ranking. On the 5th position as well. And now let's see what this car can actually squeeze by taking on the entire full lap of the test course. It's a fast wagon. Well, it's a Subaru Impreza, so I would say we cannot expect less than a perfection. Well, maybe not perfection, but definitely a very good cars with a decent acceleration, very good speed, and a very good grip. Actually, before we're gonna go and modify the Subaru Impreza, I'm gonna take a look at the Subaru. Not the Subaru, the Mitsubishi used cars. I want to check on something. I'm simply wondering if we're gonna get the car that I'm having in mind. Oh, this car can squeeze some power. Like, look at that, 270 kilometers an hour already. I doubt we'll be able to do 274, but definitely can do 270. Well, maybe 4. Make it 5. Make it 5, please. There you go. That's my boy. 276. Definitely 276 kilometers an hour per hour. 0.1, and that also places on the 5th position. A pretty damn solid amount of speed in that little boxer engine. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we're gonna prepare our car for the Wagon Cab car, which has the maximum power output limitation of 394. And we have enough money for that, well, because we have went for the All-Stars race, and we basically decided to go for it. It's here. It's the one. It's the one. The one and only. The Yellow Lancer Evo 5. Frick yeah, I'm gonna buy it. But I'm not gonna get into it. The memes have turned out to be true. Alright, let's go to the Subaru. So we are bringing this car up to 394 brake horsepower, so we're just gonna go over the modifications. First the muffler, next are gonna be brakes. Next, let's modify the engine. 316 kilometers an hour. 323 kilometers in horsepower. Kilometers an hour. 331 horsepower. Why do I say kilometers? I think I'm getting tired a little bit. Naturally, the boxer engine cannot be naturally aspirated. Increasing the displacement is non-existent. So we're gonna jump into the drivetrain. Crazy depth for an old game? Oh yes, it is, it is. But we all love it for this. Also, something that I forgot to mention throughout the past episodes because I'm so forgetful. I believe that I already said that this episode is being recorded on twitch.tv/UncleLander, all the links in the description, but also music that is playing in the background is being provided by Carl Casey at Whitebat Studio and also on his YouTube channel, Whitebat Audio. Basically, appropriate credit for appropriate order of the music. Because that's how we're supposed to do things, and I totally forgot to do that for the past couple episodes. So I said it right now, and I'm gonna set it at the end of the episode as well. Always give the credit to the artist if you use something from him in your YouTube videos. It's just a human decency. Okay, first I'm gonna get the intercooler. That's 348. And I think with 393 brake horsepower, we're fitting just right into the power limit. Tires, obviously, always go for the super softs because they are the best. Always provide you with the maximum amount of grip. And from here we're only gonna buy the weight reduction. We're not gonna go for yaw or active stability control. You gotta run, Jeremy? Sure, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. I appreciate everybody who's watching my stuff. And, you know, all that friendly things that I cannot say because me getting compliments or trying to give compliments isn't forbidden art. Alright, so we have our Impreza tuned here. Now we're gonna modify it for the purpose of the race itself. Wagon Car Cup. In the Rome short course. I guess I could do that. 130. Yeah, we're gonna upshift this guy. There we go. I think the car is set. Let's simply start the race. Let's see if I screwed it up or not. I probably did. But we will see. And there we go. The first race is now on. And we immediately lost the competition in the back. With this heavily prepared Subaru Impreza. Oh yeah, it's definitely understeering. So we're gonna have to adjust it quite a bit. Nothing that I can fix on the second race. Probably gonna have to adjust the spring rate a little bit. I definitely got all the golds in the licenses, guys. It's not my favorite track anyway. I really hate that corner over there in the back. First sharp corner, I never managed to like fit over there properly. Maybe more than a corkscrew, and just like that we got our first race won with us on the first place as per usual. Nissan Primera Wagon at the second, Honda Accord Wagon at the third, Legacy Wagon from 93 at the fourth, Toyota Caldina from 97 at the fifth, and Mazda 323F as Wagon at the sixth place. I probably need to increase the spring rate on this car. Spring rate. And with that, we get a bonus of 5,000 credits. And also additional bonus car. Let's continue on. The next second race is in Super Speedway. Oh yeah, the spring rate needs to be adjusted. Definitely make it a little bit higher over here and maybe 7.0 over here. Yeah, that should do it. That should make it better. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe this is gonna work. We're gonna see on the track if it's gonna be too much or too little. Alright. Hello, Mid-Asian. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, the car is jumping a little bit. But quite honestly, it is not bad at all. It is the good amount of jumping. And I think the grip-wise, the car is actually behaving a little bit better. Second lap of the race. This is gonna be a short one and a quick one. And with that, we got the finish of the second race. With us being on the first place, Impreza Wagon STI version 5 is on the second, Legacy Wagon from 96 on the third, Toyota Caldina GT at the fourth, Nissan Primera at the fifth, and Honda Accord on the last sixth place. And as per usual, for the victory in the race, we gotta also get a reward. Not only cash, but also a new car. And with this car being prepared this way, we're now gonna go for the real test if my suspension settings were actually correct or not. And we're gonna go for the special stage Route 5. The last race in the Wagon Cup. Oh, this car even wants to drift on its own. That's so nice. It wants to drift, but it doesn't want to do too much of that drifting. It's a perfectly controllable drift now here. Which I can always appreciate. And just like that, we have jumped into the first place, and now we're just cruising through the entire track. I screwed up this one a little bit myself. And now up to the finish line on the first lap of the race. We got only one more lap to go. We finished the first lap with time 1 minute 31.836. are now to the end of the race, up to the finish line for the final race of the Wagon Cup car with a time of 1 minute 23.975. We've managed to finish and win the race, with me being on the first place, a copycat being the second, Legacy Wagon GT93 on the third, this is Stagia 260RS on the fourth, Mitsubishi Langnam Super VR4 and the fifth, and Mitsubishi Langnam VR4 from 99 at the sixth place. And as a reward, we get 7,000 plus a new car. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at what kind of a new cars we have managed to win from this entire championship. In the meantime, in the background of my head, I'm thinking what kind of championship are we gonna do next. So, we have managed to win the Subaru Impreza Wagon STI version 5, but we already had a version 6 that is basically a much better car. Therefore, sadly, we're gonna have to say goodbye to this one. Mugen Accord Wagon. It is not a very useful car to us, sadly. It is a Mugen Accord, which means it's basically already a pre-modified car that cannot have a racing modification, way too heavy for its power output, therefore we are not gonna get it. And now, for the last car that we have managed to get is Stagia 260RS tuned by Nismo with 343 brake horsepower and 1720 kilograms of weight. Actually, this car is pretty unique, so I think I'm gonna keep it. It's also, despite the fact that it's pretty heavy, it is still a pretty powerful car, so there is a chance that I'm gonna use it for something. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, we can summarize that we are currently at day 22 of our playthrough in game, and also we're gonna wrap up this episode. People of Twitch, we're still gonna stay over here, but people of YouTube, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed those couple races. If you did, consider subscribing, ringing the bell, stopping the like, leaving a comment, all the good stuff that algorithm loves to feed upon. All the links that you guys need are placed in the description down below and also a pinned comment down below. As a reminder, I also will say that the music that is being played in the background is provided by Car Casey from whitebetstudio.com and the YouTube channel Whitebet Studio on YouTube as well. Thank you guys very much once again. I'll see you guys on the next one.